everyone. Welcome back to Ghosting with Anya. And I'm your host, Anya Smith, also the author of Anya's Ghost Stories Volume 1, Volume 2, The Return of the Dead. So today was a great day I had. I went to the movies this morning with my friends, Fearless Cummings and his son, Caden. So, we went to the movies called The Mortal Kombat. It's something to do with people who have magical powers, and they have this some kind of tournament, and they they just do very weird shit. So it was an interesting movie. I don't know that much about it, but there's like a lot of death in it, a lot of sadness, and a lot of weird shit going on. So, but anyway, after that, I came home. Chris was still working, and I finally finished making my second slipper. It took me a few tries, but I got it. So, if you want to see my profile, you can. If you want to see my community, where I would post new things like pictures, maybe a little bit of videos if I ever wanted to. But yeah, so I just posted a picture of me of me wearing my new slippers. You can check my community there. So if you want to, you can also check out my Instagram profile that I have a lot of things posted. Pictures, videos, same thing on TikTok. So we have a news story for you guys tonight. Sorry about the late video, but we just went for a walk towards our old apartment. We just had to get the mail, but it was kind of junk, so we decided to walk all the way back here. And now I'm here doing my show. So welcome back. If you guys are familiar with all this, welcome back. If you are new here, you're always welcome to join to live stream. You can leave me comments down below if you have any questions or any opinions. If you guys have any experience of all your paranormal stuff, you can leave me a comment down below. So, anyway, we have a new story for you guys tonight. It is called The Teacher Who Stayed After the Bell. So, that's something to do with a teacher who, I don't know, just staying after, late night at some point. He's like grading, papers because kids were doing their tests and stuff. So, just working with his papers and shit. But, well, anyway, let's get started on this story. It is like 9 p.m. tonight already. Normally, I have my show playing like at 8, but I went to my mom's after Chris got off work. We went there for dinner, and I got some new curtains, comforter for the bed, and basically new house clothes. Well, plus the t-shirt, but yes. And a new, a dress for my husband's friend's wedding. So.
Hi, Anna Sunberg. If you're watching this.
Yeah.
I doubt she is, but hey, I got a home.
Well, Anna, if you're watching this, we are live streaming from our new house. So, yes, Chris and I moved, got everything taken care of. I went to Baker's, got my meds taken care of. I updated the address with them. Same thing with the My Chart app. You can like download My Chart maybe if you talk to the doctors about it. So I went on My Chart and contacted my doctors probably, and they got the message as I told them in a text that this is where I'm at now. I'm no longer living at the Oak Creek Apartments, so we would like to update the address, so and so and so. But this is what we did. So we also went to the post office and got that taken care of. So now we are going to Habitat for Humanity to look at some washer and dryers because we need one very badly, because we don't like using laundromats. That's like wasting our money on it. So that's why we want to have our very own washer and dryer that we can have clean clothes instead of going back and forth 1,000 times on trips to it in a car or walking. But still, we like to do our laundry at home. So let's go with the story now. Anyways, so I want to say thank you guys for watching my show, and we have a new story for you guys. So let's get started. So it is called The Teacher Who Stayed After the Bell. So I just want to say welcome to the show, and stay safe, stay spooky, and just have fun. And if you have anything that you'd like to say, leave me a comment down below. Anyway, so please click like, share, and subscribe to Ghosting with Anya. And after this, I will probably go back downstairs and do some more projects, maybe either finish making a blanket or make an actual bag for my friend. So let's get started on this episode, including the story. So get something to drink, sit back and relax. Please click like, share, and subscribe. And let's go with the story. Episode 148, Season 5, The Teacher Who Stayed After the Bell. Mr. Calder had taught at Westbrook Elementary for nearly 30 years, long enough that generations of students remembered his voice more clearly than their own handwriting. By the time the school replaced chalkboards with digital screens, he had already retired, and a new teacher named Lila took over his old classroom. The room itself felt older than the rest of the building, tucked at the end of a hallway where the lights flickered just slightly longer before fully turning on. Lila noticed it the first day she unpacked her supplies. There was nothing wrong with the room, exactly. Just a lingering sense that someone else had not quite finished using it. The desks were too neatly aligned. The bookshelves too carefully arranged. Even the clock ticked with that felt watched rather than mechanical still. Lila dismissed the feeling classrooms always carried the imprint of whoever last shaped them.
I left the pens right here, babe, in case so you and I both have access to them.
Good. Oh, there comes the baby. Chris.
They see that.
Hi, Tally. Hi, Cookie. You want to see my new desk? This is my baby. No, you cannot play with it. I'm sorry. No, Tally. Mommy's working. Sorry about that, guys. My cat was about to mess with my shit. Tally. Meow. Sorry about that, guys. My cat just likes to run around or trying to get to my stuff, but I'm here now, so she is right behind me where my husband is. So anyway, this story can be a little freaky sometimes, but I hope you're brave enough to listen to it and not be very scared and running away or something like that, because I know I did when I first started hearing ghost stories. When I went to the camp with my classmates in the past, I was like 14 and I was in 6th grade. So we went camping, and that's when some guy decided to tell very creepy stories. And I got up and started running away because I just couldn't handle it. I hope you guys can handle this story very well. Let's continue on the story. The first strange moment came after dismissal on a rainy Tuesday. I had stayed late grading papers, enjoying the quiet hum of the empty school around 4:15 p.m. Long after the last bus had left, she heard the scrape behind her. She turned quickly, expecting a custodian or a student who had forgotten something instead. One of the desks in the back row had shifted slightly out of line, angled just enough to break the otherwise perfect rows. Lila frowned, stood up, and pushed it back into place. When she returned to her desk, she heard the scrape again. Another desk, this time closer to the front, had moved. The room remained empty, the hallway silent. The rain tapped steadily against the windows as if nothing unusual had occurred. Lila left earlier than planned that day, telling herself old floors and uneven legs explained everything. Perhaps maybe Lila has no idea that they have a spirit in that school. Some kids maybe have died in the old school and somehow got bound to it, trapped. It reminds me of a show I watched on Paramount Plus, and it's called School Spirits, which is ghosts of kids who died in that same high school and never went home because they were killed somehow, and that's why they're trapped. So they tried many ways to get out of that place, but they always end up back in the beginning where they died. So that's why they're trapped. And the actress who was on that show was a child star from a show called Jessie. Her name is Peyton List. If you know who Peyton List was, she was the child star on Disney Channel called Jessie. She played like a 13-year-old teenager or something. I don't know. I can't really explain very well, but yeah, she is a legend. So, anyway, let's continue on the story. I hope you guys are brave enough, and I hope you guys are doing okay. So, I'm doing all right. I'm just a bit freezing cold because we're up here in the house, with the air conditioner on because it's really hot outside. Well, it's like in the 70s right now, but anyway, so let's continue on the story. The following week, the disturbances became more specific. Papers she graded were rearranged overnight into separate piles: correct, incorrect, incomplete, far more efficiently than she had left them. Once she found red marks on a student's worksheet. She had not made the corrections precise and unmistakably written in an older style of handwriting. The strangest incident happened when she left a lesson plan unfinished on her desk. The next morning, the plan had been completed in neat cursive with notes in the margins suggesting improvements she had not considered. Lila showed it to the principal, who laughed it off as a mix-up with another teacher, but no one else used that room after hours and no one wrote like that anymore. This is the weirdest shit. I'm guessing this teacher is scared to death. What is going on in that room? I probably would want to know myself. So it could have been Mr. Calder or it could have been another teacher, but let's just find out what really happened. So, anyway, I hope you guys are, staying very safe and protecting each other from anything that could happen. I mean, if you're at school at night and doing something strange or whatever, exploring, sneaking, just do some weird shit, even if you're a kid, you gotta make sure you have each other's backs. Like, if you see something creepy, make pictures, take videos, post them online, and see what things are happening at the old abandoned school. Like, literally. I mean, a lot of old schools can be shut down, not operative, and, well, it's like old, abandoned, falling apart. Let's say something weird shit has happened, and that's why the school has been shut down. Like, spooky stuff has been going on. That's the reason why the spirits are there. So, that's why kids always go out there at night and do something reckless. So, protect everyone, protect the kids, and protect yourselves from anything that could happen, especially at night at your own school. I mean, I never went to the school at night unless we had, well, our little event, like prom, dances all the time, like whatever you guys have. So I would probably don't want to go back out there at night, especially alone. So anyway, let's continue on the story. We're about 19 minutes going. So one afternoon, while organizing the classroom library, Lila found an old photograph tucked inside a book of fables. It showed a younger version of the classroom with rows of children seated at desks and a man standing at the front. He wore a tweed jacket, held a piece of chalk, and had a posture that suggested both patience and authority. On the back of the photograph, written in careful script, was the name Mr. Calder, 1979. Lila brought it to the office where an older staff member confirmed the story. Mr. Calder had been a beloved teacher who stayed late almost every night often long after the building emptied. He believed no student should leave confused if it could be helped, and he frequently reworked lessons late into the evening. He died quietly a few years after retiring. Some people say he never really left. The staff member added with a half smile that did not quite reach her eyes. That is so sad that there's a teacher named Mr. Calder that had passed away. It was like so creepy. I mean, come on. He was a good teacher and he did what he wanted to do the most. He was a teacher for like 30 years, like nearly 30 years. Probably since I don't know, 1940s, I guess. And he loved teaching, he loved correcting people's worksheets or whatever, doing the lessons, like writing the plan, what was the next plan would be for the next morning or whatever. And when he retired, he ended up dead. I don't know what killed him. So anyway, let's continue on the story. I guess we'll have to find out what really happened to Mr. Calder. I mean, we don't really know where he lived in the past or what town he lived in or how long has he been doing all this teaching thing, but he's been a teacher for like nearly 30 years, since 1940s. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's continue on. That night, Lila stayed later than usual on purpose. She wanted to see if anything would happen while she was present. The rain had returned steady and low, wrapping the school in the cocoon of sound around 5 p.m. As she erased the board, she heard the distinct tap of chalk behind her. When she turned, the board just wiped clean. Now held a single sentence written in perfect script. Explain it again. Lila's breath caught. She picked up a piece of chalk with a trembling hand and rewrote part of her earlier lesson beneath the sentence. Speaking aloud as she did, her voice felt small in the empty room. When she finished, the chalk in her hand snapped softly, then beneath her explanation. New words appeared slowly, letter by letter, as if written by an invisible hand. Better, but slower next time. Something tells me that Mr. Calder wanted to know what kind of lesson that Lila would have decided to teach at the school. So I guess we'll have to find out. I don't have any words for that right now. From then on, Lila stopped thinking of the presents as something to fear. It did not slam doors or whisper threats. It corrected, it guided, it insisted. Sometimes desks would shift subtly into more effective arrogance before class. Sometimes a difficult concept would appear broken down on the board in a way she had not considered once. After a particularly rough day, Lila found a single sentence written on the corner of her desk in chalk dust. They understand more than you think. Give them time. She began staying late more often, not out of obligation, but out of something that felt like collaboration across time. At the end of the school year, Lila left a note on her desk before summer break. She thanked Mr. Calder for his help, his patience, and his refusal to let a lesson remain incomplete when she returned in the fall. The classroom had been cleaned, thoroughly every surface wiped, every trace of chalk removed. Yet on the freshly cleaned board, in faint white residue, only visible at a certain angle, was a single word: continue. Lila smiled when she saw it. Some teachers, she realized, do not measure their time in years, they measure it in understanding, and they do not stop until every lesson has been given properly. Wow. I think this teacher, Lila, is not really afraid of ghosts of a teacher named Mr. Calder. I think maybe she's just happy that he was there. I think maybe Mr. Calder was just trying to help her, and I assume that he would like to understand what Lila was trying to write on the board for the next semester for the kids. I think he was just trying to understand what she meant, and apparently she wanted to understand what he was trying to do. So apparently Lila is actually happy about it, and apparently he chose her for some reason to be a new teacher at the school. Anyway, we've got some questions. I hope you guys have a lot of questions at any time. I mean, if you do, let me know what you guys think of the story that I just read to you. If you're still awake, I hope you guys leave me comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Are you afraid of these stories? If you are, just let me know what you guys think. All you gotta do is leave me a comment down below, and I'll try and get some answers for you all. So let's get started on these questions after the story. I'll try my best. We only got 10 questions and some answers, hopefully. And my baby right here. Tally. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here, Pookie. Meow. Come here, Pookie. Tally, it's mommy. Come here, baby. It's okay. It's mama. Hi. Oh. Oh, you're such a good girl. Come on. Come here, Bubba. Come on. It's okay. Oh, that's a good kitty. Come on. It's okay. You're okay. Come on. Good job. This is my baby. Oh, sorry. This is my little baby. She likes to, see what's going on with Mama. And she loves her mommy very much. And I love her too. She's my little girl. All right, so let's go with the questions before I sign off. It's okay, Jelly. Mommy's here. Would you have stayed after seeing the desk move? Yes, I would. I would literally want to see what's going on. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So I actually would want to know why these ghosts are staying at school or like correcting everything. I want to see why the chalk decided to move on its own or words appear on the chalkboard. I probably would. Callie, what's the matter, baby? I'm right here. It's okay. Mommy's here. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Yeah, my baby just wanted to be with Mama. Okay, let's go to number 2. Do you think Mr. Calder knew he was still teaching? Yes, I think so. So, if you stayed at that school and continued teaching, you would probably be very happy. I mean, if I were Lila, I would definitely want to continue going to that school and teach a lot of students with the new lessons. So, yeah. And I would probably say hello to Mr. Calder, the spirit. So I probably would definitely would notice. And Mr. Calder probably would have known, but he just loved being a teacher. Even though he passed away, he retired and then passed away. So, yeah. But I think he actually did somehow knew he would still be a good teacher. Hi, sweet baby. What are you doing? What's the matter? Mommy's here. You're okay. It's okay. Sorry about that, baby. My little baby just wanted to be with her mama. Isn't that so cute? I hope you guys are, getting, happy faces on yours. My little baby just wanted to be with me, so she likes to play with me. Well, she just wants my attention, so I'm here telling Mommy's here. It's okay. It's okay. She just doesn't want to be left alone. That's why she's with me all the time. All right, let's go to number 3. What is more powerful, fear or guidance in a haunting? That's a good question, guys. I think a guidance would be good. It's not fear. Well, if you knew the school will be haunted by the previous teacher who has been dead for many years now, who actually has taught any lessons for over 30 years. So, yeah, you probably would notice. I probably would continue going there. Okay, baby. Tally. Oh, sorry about that. My little girl just likes to mess with a lot of weird shit, so anyway, let's continue on. I love you guys, but I also love my little girl. She just wants to be with me constantly because she doesn't want to be all by herself. And there she is. Tally! Oh, she's just looking out the window. Don't mind her. She just likes playing around. So, yeah. I'll just let her stay right here on my desk. So, she's just so cute. She keeps me company. I would love to have my baby keep me company so she can look out the window. You want to look out the window, baby? Yeah. Anyway, let's do some work. Sorry, baby. Come on. Mommy has trying to do her job. Oof. Kelly. If only if I had a bigger desk anytime. I mean, I love this desk. It's so beautiful and it has a lot of space, but if I had even bigger, longer, wider desk, I would have my cat right next to me on my desk. And she would love to knock everything down. Okay, so let's continue on. Would you accept help from an unseen teacher? Of course, yes. I definitely would. I mean, I would clearly want to, but yes. So, anyway, if I saw this thing, if I saw an actual ghost of Mr. Calder, I would definitely ask him for help if I had some sort of misunderstanding questions or answers. I would definitely ask him for help. He would try and explain to me anytime if I knew that he was a ghost. But I would actually be very appreciative about him. He's a friendly ghost. He was just trying to, help, do some lessons, and just be very a happy spirit. And I think he did the right thing to help Lila with the lesson and stuff. It's actually awesome. All right, let's go with number 5. We've got 5 questions left before I sign off, and it's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta get cleaned up, and I gotta take care of my little girl. Here. My little kitty, my little baby. She's just so cute. She doesn't want to be left alone. That's why she always comes to me and her dad a lot. She sleeps with us all the time. Okay. Why do classrooms feel like places where energy lingers? I think perhaps maybe it's the memories. That's probably why. So, yeah. The reason why the classrooms feel a lot of energy is because the spirits of the teachers who worked at any schools, at any classrooms, felt like home because they're safe there and they cannot be bothered or disturbed. So that's why. Because it's a memory for them. It's history, and they loved being in that classroom because that's all they knew. And that's the only place they knew. Come on, Tilly. Come on, baby. It's okay. Good girl. Sorry about that. There's my little girl. Meow. Hey, baby. Hi. No touchy. Okay, no play with mommy's things. Just look out the window, okay? Oh, there you go, my love. There you go. Yeah, she likes to look out the window. That's my little girl. She likes to look out windows. She likes to sunbathe. And she loves her center of attention. That's just how my cat is. I love her very much. She's a beautiful little thing. She's just so cute. This is why I am a cat woman. I'm a cat mother. So, and I love being a cat person. That's why I love her so much. Cats are loyal and cute. They just want to play and get lots of belly rubs and being fed and sleep next to the owners. So, anyway, if I went to the place where I knew to be safe, I would definitely go there because that's the only place I would know and love. But for Mr. Calder, it's the classroom at the elementary school where he was teaching for nearly 30 years. So I think it was so amazing. And he was the greatest teacher. I would probably give them the best memorable present anytime, like just acknowledgement. So, but yeah, I would remember him the way he was when he was alive. You know, the greatest teacher, would draw pictures and leave him some really positive little notes or something like that. He would probably appreciate that. So, spirits are always kind of like that sometimes, but they can be very violent as well because they don't know how to move on, perhaps. They don't know how they can get into the afterlife. This is why. Because they're angry, they're scared, they don't know what to do. This is why. But it's just part of the memories. All right, let's go to number 6. Would you have done when the chalk wrote back? I would probably respond to anything. It's okay, baby. Mommy and daddy are here. I would probably communicate with the spirits and see if they can communicate with us back. I would try to get some answers and see what happened. Maybe I could try and help the spirits find peace and in the afterlife, want to get them, just peace and quiet or whatever. I probably would. But other than that, I would try and figure it out how to help them. So, yeah. I mean, if I were Mr. Calder, I would probably be very happy that the living knows what's going on with all the paranormal stuff. I would not be afraid of it. My husband wouldn't either. My cat, well, she can sense anything. She's a cat, but she knows what she can see and she knows what's scaring her and what makes her very angry as well. You don't want to mess with my cat because she can be very protective because I'm her mother and my husband is her father. So, okay, we're almost done here, guys. So let's continue on. I hope you guys are still awake. It's about 10 o'clock. Is this haunting? Is this haunting, comforting, or unsettling? I think it's a comforting. Like Mr. Calder was just trying to comfort the new teacher. She probably would be very happy about it. She would be appreciative, and Mr. Calder would be very happy that Lila decided not to run away and see what's going on. So I would probably do the same. I would probably help Mr. Calder find peace and comforting. Do you think Lila improved because of him? Yes, I think she did. And I think Mr. Calder did the right thing by helping her improve her teaching skills and other lessons as well. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll see with another story, because we're about to do another story by tomorrow night. Hopefully, maybe the right time, or I can do it at any time, like 9 o'clock. Just let me know. In like 9 o'clock in the evening. All you gotta do is leave me a comment down below, and maybe I can do my live streaming at 9 o'clock. So, all right. We got 2 questions left before I sign off. Can passion for a role continue after death? Yeah, of course it can. Like if I were a spirit, I would still want to continue doing my thing. I would try to find my family and tell them what happened. I would try to get closure. I would literally want to get like justice and help my family move on.
Good idea, baby.
Like my husband says, it's a good idea, but I would probably help them move on, find someone. Like, say, if I were dead right now, I'd probably tell my husband to find someone else to love and appreciate him and appreciate our little kitty here. So I probably would move on in the afterlife. I would find peace, tell them that I'm okay, I'm at peace, I'm no longer in pain. Find someone that you love for you, not for whatever they have. Just love them as they are. All right, one last question. What lesson do you think Mr. Calder never finished? I'm thinking maybe a history lesson. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe math. I'm thinking it's math. Do you guys think it's math lesson? Let me know in the comments down below. I really don't know what Mr. Calder's lessons were, because I wasn't there when I was in the elementary school. I was probably in like 4th grade, 5th grade maybe. I was in my early teenage years at that time, so I don't really know. It could be math. Yeah, I'm gonna go with math lessons. So we are out of time, so it is about 8 minutes after 10 o'clock. So I just want to say thank you guys for listening and watching my videos, and thanks for being brave enough to watch this. And tomorrow we'll do another story. It is called The Woman at the Laundromat. So but yeah, so tomorrow night we'll do the new story about a woman at the laundromat doing whatever she's doing, haunting the place where she died perhaps, or whatever happened to her. We'll have to find out more about it. It is time for me to get cleaned up and get ready for tomorrow. I mean, I'm not going out tomorrow, but I'm staying home doing my thing like normal and take care of my little girl, my little kitty. So, and thank you, my sweet baby, for keeping me a company. Yeah? You are so adorable. Yes, you are. Yeah. Anyway, have a wonderful night and stay safe and go get some sleep, guys. And I'll see you all tomorrow night, hopefully 8 o'clock or a little after 8. Please click like, share, and subscribe. And have a wonderful night. So, all right. See you guys tomorrow. And may God bless you all and stay safe. So, bye. Sorry about that, guys. My cat is in the way.